Hello Taras, once again welcome to my channel. Let's start the story My Greatest Olympic Prize where I left in the last video. So let's start. Something must be eating you, he said, proud the way the foreigners are when they have learned a bit of American slang. You should be able to qualify with your eyes closed. This said Luz Long. Luz Long asked Jesse Owens that something must be going wrong with you. That's why you have fouled 2 times. And he asked and he told him that you must be able to qualify eyes closed. So this said Luz Long. So you can understand that how much friendly person was Luz Long. Believe me, I know it. I told him and it felt good to say that to someone. Then Jesse Owens felt good while listening Luz Long praising that you must be able to qualify eyes closed. So Jesse Owens told him, I know it. So let's move to the next paragraph. It goes in this way. For the next few minutes we talked together. I didn't tell Long what was eating me, but he seemed to understand my anger and he took pains to reassure me. Although he had been schooled in Nazi youth movement, he didn't believe in Aryan supremacy business any more than I did. We laughed over the fact that he really looked the part, though an inch taller than I. He had a lean, muscular frame, clear blue eyes, blonde hair, and a strangely handsome, chiseled face. Finally, seeing that I had calmed down somewhat, he pointed to the takeoff board. So, in this paragraph, Jesse Owens tells that how he met him. He tells that for a few minutes, he and Luz walked together, and Jesse Owens don't tell him what was eating him and what he understood Jesse Owens' anger and took pains to reassure him. And next few lines of this paragraph, Jesse Owens tells about the handsome presence of Luz Long. He tells about Luz Long, how he looks. This is a very important. This is a very important question for exam. It may ask in the board exam. It about the appearance of Luz Long. So how Luz Long lived? He was lean, but he has muscular frame, clear blue eyes, blonde haircut as told by Hitler, and a handsome face. And finally, he told Jesse Owens to move towards takeoff board. Look, he said, why don't you draw a line a few inches in back of the board and aim at making your takeoff from there? You will be sure not to foul and you certainly out to jump far enough to qualify. What does it matter if you not first in the trials? Tomorrow is what counts. This said Luz Long. You told him that you must draw a line few inches behind takeoff and you must try to jump from that line. You will be sure not to foul and you can easily qualify. It doesn't matter that you stand first or second in this trials tomorrow will count how you perform. So he moved to the takeoff hold. He moved to the takeoff. Suddenly all the tension seemed to ebb out of my body, as the truth of what he said hit me. Certainly I drew a line full foot on the back of the board and proceeded to jump from there. I qualified with almost a foot to spare. So, as told by Luz Long, Jesse Owens followed his advice and he drew the line few inches behind the takeoff and he jumped from there and he qualified with something 1 foot more than needed. So, let's move to the next paragraph. That night, I walked over to the Luz Long room in the Olympic Village to thank him. I knew that if he had been for him, I probably wouldn't be jumping in the finals. In the finals the following day, we sat in his quarters and talked for 2 hours about track and field, ourselves, the world situation, a dozen other things. So, to thank him, Jesse Owens moved to our Olympic Village to find him, and when he gone there, he find him, and they both talked to each other about there and about the field, about the track, and about the present that time world situation. So let's move to the next paragraph, how it goes. When I finally got up to know, we both knew that our real friendship had been formed. Luz would go out to field the next day trying to beat me if he could, but I know what he wanted me to do my best, even if that meant my willing. So after moving from Luz Long's quarters, Jesse Owens thought that a real friendship had built between both of them. And tomorrow, the next day, the finals were going to take place, and Luz Long would try to win what he wanted Jesse Owens to do his best, and he pushed him. So let's move to the next paragraph, how it goes. As it turned out, Luz Long his own past record. In doing so, he pushed me to a peak performance. I remember that at the stand I landed from my final jump, the one which set the Olympic record of 26 feet 5 hole 5 upon 16 inches. He was at my side congratulating me despite the fact that Hitler glared at us from the stands not 100 yards away. Luz shook my hand hard, and it wasn't fake smile with a broken heart sort of grip either. So, next day the finals took place. Jesse Owens won the finals by jumping how much? 26 feet 5 hole 5 upon 16 inches. And Luz Long congratulated him with a firm handshake. Despite Hitler looked to both of them very dangerously, but Luz Long don't get afraid from that, and he firmly shook the hand with Jesse Owens. So let's move to the last paragraph. It is the most important paragraph. It may ask in board exam. So let's move. You can melt down all the gold medals in cups I have, and they couldn't be a pledging on 24-carat friendship. I felt for Luz Long at that moment. I realized then too that Luz was the epitome of what Pierre Coubertin, the founder of the modern Olympic Games, must have had in mind when he said, the important thing in Olympic Games is not winning, but taking part. The essential thing in life is not conquering, but fighting well. In this paragraph, Jesse Owens tells the world that
medals and cups he won, they are not equal to their friendship that he got built with whom? Lu Zhong. And he said that in Olympic it is not necessary to win, and in life it is not necessary to get success every time, but the most important thing is doing the work continuously without any feeling of hatred. That's all about this chapter, and thanks for your time. In next video I will look upon the critical appreciation of this video.